When you make major foreign policy decisions, the entire body politic has to be involved. Not one man and one administration making deals that affect the lives of every single American. This guy is the most dangerous man ever in the Oval Office. For those people who say, you know, Donald Trump, I don't like his attitude, I don't like his tweets. He never sold out the country the way Joe Biden and his administration is, AKA the regime. On 9/11 of all dates, they gave $6 billion to the Islamo-Nazi regime in Tehran, which is building nuclear weapons. Everybody knows it. Even the UN has said so. And you're now giving them $6 billion. You are doing that in exchange for 5 American citizens they held, and now we learn they're also giving them 5 Iranian citizens. Now, those Iranian citizens are spies. They're terrorists. Our citizens are none of those things. They're captured to be used by the Iranians against a Nimrod like this in the Oval Office. Let's take a look at this. Go.
5 American citizens detained in Iran are one step closer to returning home. The Biden White House has agreed to swap prisoners, 5 Iranians for 5 Americans, and unfreeze $6 billion in Iranian money.
Oh, that sounds fair. Oh, we'll give you 5, you take 5. And by the way, here's $6 billion for your nuclear program. But the Iranians have promised they're only going to use it for humanitarian purposes. Did you hear that one? I mean, come on, America. Go.
A deal Republicans are slamming.
I welcome the release of American citizens from any country in the world. But when we pay ransom payments to terrorist regimes like Iran, we only encourage them.
Secretary of State Antony Blinken sealed the deal last week.
See this guy with his 5-year-old haircut? Pull it back a few seconds if you can. I mean, you know how long it took him to get that little dabble, do you, going there? This guy's staring at himself in the mirror. He is pathetic. He's sickening. Now, keep something in mind. He was Obama's Deputy Secretary of State. So you got all these Obama hacks, all these Bernie Sanders hacks, and these are the people running the country. And it is frightening. Go ahead.
Of Congress were not notified until Monday, when Americans commemorated 22 years since the 9/11 terrorist attacks.
Remember, this is a nation that has done recent maritime operations in the Persian Gulf with Russia, with China, and now Iran. Their attitude hasn't changed.
Senators Katie Britt and Tom Cotton call the deal shameful. Britt sharing in a statement, the Biden administration choosing today of all days to notify Congress the president is handing $6 billion to the biggest state sponsor of terrorism in the world just adds insult to injury. President Biden did not address the prisoner swap during his 9/11 remarks in Alaska, but says,
we're going to continue to disrupt terrorist activity wherever we may find it. And I will never hesitate to do what is necessary to defend the American people.
According to the deal, Iran is only permitted to use the unfrozen funds to purchase food, medicine, or other humanitarian items.
So they cut out Congress. Obviously, they cut out the American people. They're making deals that are horrendous. They're trying to cut another massive deal with Iran to ensure that they get nuclear weapons, but we'll manage it. The regional change, but we'll manage it because we can't stop them. And that violates the procedures in even the Obama deal, where Congress is supposed to be notified. So he's cutting Congress out of the deal. He doesn't even want Congress to know what the hell he's doing, which violates every fiber of what the framers of the Constitution intended with the treaty clause. And in the Federalist Papers, they make it clear when you make major foreign policy decisions, the entire body politic has to be involved. Not one man and one administration making deals that affect the lives of every single American. This guy is the most dangerous man ever in the Oval Office.
For all this and much more, sign up for Levin TV.